Welcome back, ladies and gents. As I had said at the last of the previous video, well, look at that. Cabbage is huge. And it's ready to harvest also. I don't know if, what I was going to say was I said at the previous end of the previous video, I was going to go around looking for more bees while I was waiting on the grapes, the tomato, and the pumpkin to grow. But I'm going to harvest this. Everything can be harvested because I don't know if it will wither and go bad if you don't harvest it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I guess I can't hold both of those at the same time. Let's pick this up and harvest. Yeah, you can put lettuce in the basket. Anything else that's ready to harvest? More strawberries, of course. Strawberries grow fast. Seem to be the fastest. And you get more. I think you get 4 per plant. All right, so I'm just going to wait because I want the peppers, the pumpkin, the tomato, and the grapes. I want to price them out. I've already priced the watermelon. It was $7. And something else in the last episode. I don't remember what the other thing was. It was cabbage. It was cabbage. I remember now. Okay, let's check the status. Well, let me get my smoker over here. I'm just going to drive the vehicle over. Oh, there's 2 deer. I'm not going to shoot them. I have money for what I need to do, but what I want to do is get more beehives. So I'm not in need of, you can always use more money, but I've got 1,600 and I'm nothing that I need to buy right now. Let's take. Oh, I forgot that egg. Oh, no, don't do that. Turn that on and look. If these are 100%, I'm going to. No, they're only 60. All right, they're average of about 60%. So I'll turn that off. Oh, this is full. I need to sell that in the egg. And I guess since I'm going to the store anyway, I will take this. What's in this? Is this empty? Yeah, this is empty. Let's put it back in here. Right there. We'll go to the store and sell everything that I can sell. And then come back, put up the barrel, so forth and so on. And then head out for more looking for more bees. Ooh, stop. Oh, that was just pure luck. Because it had nothing to do with the driving of this vehicle, that's for sure. Slowed down there a bit. I just didn't want to go flying through the air like you're going to do at every opportunity with this vehicle. All right, we want to sell the honey, the egg. Did I not get the stuff in that basket? I could have sworn I got that basket. Maybe I left it sitting on the ground. All right. Another $315. No, I don't want to sell the barrel. Just the honey and the egg. I'm surprised that it asked me to sell the barrel when the barrel has something in it. I don't think that was the case before. Let me go back and put this stuff up. I'm not going to come back and sell whatever's in the basket because it'll be okay. I can sell it next time. But I do want to put this stuff up in case for whatever reason I do need some room in the back here. The deer are just having a good time, I suppose. I did just leave that basket there. We'll put it back in here on top so that I know that it's the one to use. It's got stuff in it. Put the honey barrel up. I guess I should have checked that other barrel to see if it had honey in it. And it does. What an idiot. Okay, well, either way, I'll just leave it there. Let's go for, you know, I didn't look to see if there was anything in the cooler. And lo and behold, there is. Well, I'll deal with it next time. Again, I'm going to go out in this direction. I don't know, it just seems to be the default thing I do when I'm looking for beehives. Just start heading around the edge of the map. Going right through here. Let's go up this way a tad bit. Check this area out. I don't know if I've ever seen any here, but it never hurts to look. If it is indeed random, although there are certain places I believe you're never going to see any. I've never seen any on the Bunny Ranch. As much as I'd like to, since it's right there's a wolf. I'm going to let him live. Again, not hunting today for money. There's 2 wolves. Yeah, this is definitely a spawn area for wolves. I think I've probably said that before. So if you're looking for wolves, at least in... I don't know if each game start it randomizes. That could be the case. I don't know. But there's certainly in this game... And my save right here is a spawning point for wolves, this area. Where am I? Oh, I know where I'm at. Okay. Let's go back up here. To the left side of this road that heads to the lake. I almost said river. That's why I paused there. I was ready to say river, but I do believe it's a lake. Where I come from, it's too big to be called a pond, so I'm going to call it a lake. I wonder why there's an island in the lake if you cannot access it. This seems like unnecessary resources to make and to put into the game for no gain whatsoever. Maybe eventually they had a goal of allowing you to use the water. I don't know. I haven't read anything about the game. I haven't read any of the wikis or anything like that. I don't even know who makes the game now that I'm thinking about it. I'm assuming that it's like a new person or company, but I don't know. This is probably their only game they've ever attempted to make. I don't know that I don't think I've ever seen any beehives down on this side of the... Oh, back up. We can't go there. On this side of the road. So we're going to go down here and cut down through the... Ooh. This vehicle just cannot resist going airborne. It's just got to do it. Go up through here. Close to the road there, I don't think I've ever seen any beehive. So we'll cut through here. I do recall there being bear here, though. I've seen bear in here before. Speaking of... Look, there's 2 of them right there. Actually, there's another one right there's 3. So yeah, I would say this is definitely a spawn point for bears also. Now it seems to me that it would just be logical for there to be beehives near where bears spawn, right? Because the bears would want to hang out. Oh, there's a beehive right there. All right, well, since I don't want to shoot the bears, let's see if I can scare them away before I get to that beehive. I don't want to take the chance that they... Oh, you can hear the bees buzz. Oh, they're not gonna... I think he's stuck. They're not going far enough away, in my opinion, so I may have to shoot them. It's not my goal here, but if I can't scare them away, because I'm definitely gonna get that beehive one way or another. Look, they keep turning around and running back in the direction I don't want them to go. Just keep going, keep going. It's like herding. Gotta herd them. This is not gonna work because apparently they're programmed to stay in this area, and they're not gonna deviate from that programming. So I'm gonna have to shoot them. I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. It's not what I wanted, but that's how it's gonna have to work. Oh, shoot. Get in the vehicle. Woo! There's no health bar, so I don't know how close I came to death there, but it sucks that every time you take your weapon out, it's unloaded, which is really stupid, but there you have it. Gotta load your ammo first. Personally, I wouldn't... All my weapons are always loaded, even when they're in the house. But that's just me. Let's try this again. And I'm going to get the rifle instead. The good news is, I think he may have went far enough away that I can get this beehive now without having to... No. Well, maybe. We'll see. I'm just a little leery of being locked into holding this thing and not having the weapon. Let me see what he's doing. Let's try it. There we go. Turn that on. Let's look again at the bear. Okay, I think I can get it. Be quick about it. Get those bees. Whew. I really wish I had a way of telling what my health was. And maybe there is, I just don't know it. But let me get back in the vehicle. Let me look once again. I don't know. I don't see anything that talks about your health. I don't know how low I am now after that bear attack. I don't know how long it would take me to recuperate. So I'm just going to press on. And as I was saying, it just seems logical that bears would hang around where they could find honey. Because I think if Yogi Bear taught us anything, bears love honey. Even Boo Boo. Of course, the most popular bear here where I live is... That bear is that bear attacking a deer? Did I see that, or was that bear just killed that deer? Did it? It sure did. I had said something earlier in one of my previous videos about, I think it was this game and it wasn't Red Dead Redemption, but I'd said something about predators not attacking. Oh, you know what? That was subsistence. Never mind. That was subsistence when I said that I've never seen a predator attack other animals. And that's still true for subsistence. I have not. But I think that's the first time in this game that I've seen a predator attacking another animal. Man, I'm not looking to shoot bears, so of course they're all over the place. I will head back at the end of the day because I want to see how much. Well, I've got to go back to save the game. See how much. Of course, bears like picnic baskets also. So here's a picnic area, or picnic tables, I should say. It's not specifically a picnic area, nor is it a picnic area. Let's cut through here. See, this is the interesting thing. You know, a lot of people wouldn't just take the time to, well, I don't know that. That's just my perception that today's gamers are just so hell-bent on doing stuff as quickly as possible. And if I hadn't just been riding around taking my time, I would have never seen that bear kill that deer. And that's the little things that I like. That's why in Red Dead I take the time to explore and move around and see the things, because it's nice. It's relaxing. Some instances not so much. For example, the way my subsistence ended up, that was not relaxing at all. It was very frustrating. But I play games to enjoy them and not to escape real life, because I have a good life as far as I'm concerned. I'm well traveled. I've done a lot of things, been to 28 different countries. I'm financially stable, which is a lot of people cannot necessarily say. I know, well, at least I know a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. Of course, I do live in one of the probably one of the least affluent states in the overall in the nation. New Mexico is usually in the top 5, I believe, or the bottom 5. But that just means your dollar goes further. Things may be cheaper here. I know when the 5 months I spent on the East Coast, the electric bill where I was staying, it was my mom. I was at my mom's house. She was undergoing surgery. Her bill could be $500 a month, whereas here the most I've ever paid was maybe $150. And that's running an air conditioner in the desert of New Mexico with ceiling fans constantly on, never turn them off. 3 computers constantly running, large monitors, never turn them off. Well, I won't say never, I have to reset every now and then if there's an update or something. But things are always running here, and it's just that here, my water, my heat, and my oven are all gas. And gas, we pump natural gas right out of the ground here. We don't have to import it from anywhere. Fuel prices, as in petrol or gasoline, is also cheaper. Because again, we're right next, we pump a lot out of the ground here also, as well as we're right next to Texas. It doesn't have to be trucked. In fact, I'm 45-minute drive from Texas. I don't know why I'm trying to follow this footpath. Sounds like the wind is dying down. Maybe the storm's almost over. See, that's what happens when you can't see around the trees. You run over big boulders like that. Also, I guess some people drive in first person, but to me, I've never liked first person in games. I guess that's... Is that a beehive? No, that's too low. Oh, that was just a white portion of the... base of a tree, just at the edge of another tree. I'm not a first-person shooter type of guy. I really never have been, even when I was younger and had reflexes. I see the only type of first-person shooters, if you could call it that, I've ever played. Well, I did have that brief foray into Far Cry 6, and it wasn't that I didn't like the shooting aspects of the game. Really, really, really what turned me off to that game was the fact that you're supposed to be in this big secret organization, and you're supposed to walk over all these trails and all this other stuff that's secret and nobody knows about, but it's all marked. It's clearly marked for anybody, including the military and your enemy, to see exactly where everything is, and that just sets me, it just hits me the wrong way. I have a hard time believing this is supposed to be some secret underground movement when everywhere you look there's signs and slogans that say, here we are, this is what we're doing, find us. So yeah, that was just not my cup of tea, I guess you could say. I want to make sure I have petrol because, getting to the point where I may run out. And I don't know if you use more fuel. For example, if I'm going up a mountain, does the engine, there's another wolf, does the engine use more fuel when it's under load as opposed to, for example, going down a hill? Or is it just a steady amount that is consumed regardless what you're doing if the engine is on? So those are the kind of things you can probably find by looking at wikis and reading posts about it, but I haven't done that. But again, different, like I say sometimes in private, I don't know if I ever said it in public, but it's a generational thing. I'm from the generation that does things themselves, doesn't like things handed to them. And I derive great enjoyment and pleasure from being able to accomplish things myself as opposed to just looking up what someone else did. Now, that is not to say that there are not times when I'm playing a game that I will look. If I've given it my best shot and no matter what, I can't find something. Here's a good example. I recently purchased Transport Fever 2. Now, I had the only other game from them I had ever owned was I'm going to say the original. I don't know if it is the first game they ever made, but Train Fever, I think, is made by the same company. But it's been years and years and years ago. And I didn't buy any. I think they made a Train Fever 2 maybe, or a Transport Fever 1. But at any rate, before I get sidetracked, on Transport Fever 2, the tutorials that I'm currently going through are so convoluted. For example, it'll tell you move 20 of this from here to here, and then that's it. It won't tell you where. There was one, here's a good example. I think there was one mission that I just did that there was an island that had something on it that needed to be moved to the mainland. Is this what I'm thinking about? And so what I did was I stuck a port at the island and then stuck a port on the mainland that was not exactly where it needed to go, but then I could truck it the rest of the way. It was just a shorter distance for the ship to make. Well, it turns out you cannot move it that way. Here's another one. The Russian scenario. You have to move something from one location, war material from one location to another location. And there's two ports there that go across Lake Baikal. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Baikal. It's that big lake in Russia. I think it's the deepest one in the world if I'm thinking about it. But there's a port on one side of it and a port just across from it on the other side. So naturally, you're going to want to use the port. But you're not allowed to. It has to be moved by train. It doesn't tell you that. So I spent a couple hours trying to figure out what was wrong with my connection and why these trains wouldn't load, or the product wasn't being moved, because I trained it to the port and then trained it from the other port, but it wasn't allowed to go on the ship. So I spent a couple of hours trying to figure that out. And after a couple hours, I did absolutely... I hear bees. Oh, right there. I did absolutely look for help with that. All right, here we go. That was serendipitous. No, what am I doing? Oh no, is this... Oh, boy, don't do me like that again. I've only had one that was non-interactable, but I definitely don't want any more. Come on, give me the right pixel. There you go. All right, that's two more. 1,700. I got a little bit more time left. Actually, I think I'm gonna, before it absolutely gets dark, I'm gonna ride to the gas station. And I don't think I've never seen any down there, even near Bunny Ranch. So let's press on. Fog moving in, late evening fog, I guess. Well, I wouldn't call it late evening, it's only 5 o'clock. Yes, depending on what part of the world you're in, what season it is. For example, if it was summer in the States, it might not get dark till 9 p.m. 2100. But if you're in Norway, it'd be a different thing. I don't know where the developers of this game are at it either. Not only do I not know the name of the company, I don't know where they're based at. My first, if I had to guess, if I voice an opinion, it would be a guess. I would say an Asian country, just based on the handling of the vehicle, because it's my perception that they really like the racing and the slippery and slidey stuff on vehicles. This is where I came down earlier, where all the bears were. Oh, the mist burned off. Very good. That's the store. I had to orient myself to where I was at. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit more. Problem is I can hear the bees in the back of my vehicle also. I think it was just... What happened here? Did I run... Oh, I ran out of gas. I think it was just... I just happened to be twisting the camera around, and the camera was closer to that hive. It was on that tree earlier. All right. Got a little bit more left. So I may press on. There's enough left in the jerry can to at least get to the gas station, I believe, if I run out. I don't know if I've been up here. Really just kind of meandering and not paying attention. Is that a beehive right in front of me? Is that a rock behind? That was a rock behind a tree. Okay. Yeah, I can hear those bees too much. But I hear more bees on the left. Ah, right behind there, see? If I hadn't heard them, I'd have driven right past that. And they didn't attack me just then. That was kind of luck, I guess. Well, I wasn't trying to mess with them. All right. I guess they will only attack you if you're trying to either gather them or the honey. Here we go. That was luck because I could have very well just driven right past. Look how it's tucked into the. You cannot even see them coming through here. Luckily, I heard them. Okay. I guess that means I hadn't come through here. Or if I did, I missed them. Oh, there's another one right there. Ah, that's 5. That'll be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4. Doggone it. That's all right. 4 is better than none. All in one day. It's only 6 p.m. So why do I keep doing that? All right. Let me see how long I've... Get that right pixel. Come on. I've been recording for... I've been actively searching for less than 30 minutes. I've already found 5. So people that complain they can't find them are just not... They're impatient. They're probably younger. It's like some other games where people complain they can't find this or that. I guess I've always been a patient gamer. Because for me, it's not a challenge. It's not. I've also noticed that so many of people today who game say they beat this game or beat that game. For me, it's not about beating the game. It's just about enjoying the game. I remember decades ago, in Sid Meier's Pirates. You had to find those treasure maps, and there were people that just couldn't find them because they didn't take their time and study the details, so forth and so on, and they get impatient. And I was a member of a community at that time. I don't recall the name of it, but I just came through here, didn't it? But I always found the map, so I tell people just upload your save game. I'll load it into my system, and then from whatever starting point you leave in the save, I'll go find your map, and then I'd get to the map, save the game, and send it back to them. My title was Navigator on that website, Chief Navigator, something like that. Because I never was unable to find where X marks the spot. Just because I take my time, I do it properly. Why is that? Is that always red? Is that area always red like that? And I've never noticed it before? I guess that's clay. I guess it does look normal from this side. It's just the way the sun was hitting it, I guess, and the angle I was looking at it. All right, one more would be 5. If I could find one more, that would be out. There's one right there. Ha! Look at there. 30 minutes of searching, I found 5. Outstanding. That's a new beehive worth of bees. And it's just coming up on nighttime. Oh, no. Oh, phew. I'm always gun shy now. All right. Time to go make a new beehive. And build a new hive to store these frames. And since I'm near the store, is it the store that you get frames? I think so. I'm going to get 5 new frames while I'm right here. I think it is. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100 smackaroos. Let's load these up. Looks like we'll get back just in time to save the game. And sleep through the night. Yeah, if there's one thing that I could ever... I know developers are not watching my video because I think one person watches them, but if there's one wish I could have, it'd be to be able to pick this stuff up. And there's no reason I can't stack these up in my hand, but you just replace each other. It makes absolutely no sense that I'm not able to pick these more than one of these up, other than a time killer, artificial time killers. All right. Let's see if we can get back. Yeah, we're gonna make it with plenty of time to spare. But I need to build the beehive, which means I need to unload this, possibly get more material. I may have extra metal laying around. I just don't remember from when I built the... I think in the game it's called a water tower. I was going to say windmill. Let's see. I just want to refresh my memory if this is water tower or windmill. It doesn't say. So I'll have to look in the construction. Maybe it's under here. Windmill. It actually does say windmill. Okay. Well, I set corrected. Let's look at here at the... Oh, man, look at these. Those tomato plants are really big. And yes, I know I did not replant anything yet, because I'm going to wait to find out. Harvest. The strawberries grow twice in a day at least, it seems like. Harvest the pumpkin. Finally. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, set that there. Strawberry. Tomato, does it fit? Yes. Oh. I cannot get in there. There we go. All right, that's the only things that were done. So the tomato and the pumpkin are new. So tomorrow, the pepper. Oh, I think that's infected. That's what. Where's the? I don't know exactly how to use this, but press E to cure. Oh yeah, okay. And the strawberry, press E to cure. No, that just dropped it. Oh, they're harvested strawberries. E to put in. Oh, it's full. Okay. Where'd my little... All right, press E to harvest. What am I harvesting? These tomatoes. Again? I guess it gives more than one tomato? Or did I just do that wrong? I need to pick up that bottle. There we go. All right, okay, if it's 100%... Let me set this down. This says harvest. What was I looking at? Oh, here, bell peppers. 1, 2. Am I dropping them? Ah, okay, so you cannot... All right, you can only hold one at a time. So that's 2. You know what? I didn't expect that, so I've lost track of what's going on. Let me go. It's too dark to see anything. Let me go save the game. Sleep through the night. Because I absolutely cannot see anything. All right. New morning. Get up. Let's go back in here. I probably should look into getting some lights. Let's try this again. All right, harvest bell. Yeah, I wasn't paying it. You can only get one. You can only hold one pepper per harvest. But I got 5 peppers. I need to remove this because that's bad, right? I guess if it gets to 100%, I've removed the wrong thing. Those peppers are don't... Oh, my God. All right. So the collision for those is really... Look how large they are. So the collision is... I don't... Now I'm kind of gun shy. All right. Can you get around that thing? I'll get these strawberries. I need to get the basket because you can handle more than one. Did they? Harvest. There we go. Harvest the watermelon again. Ah, I keep forgetting watermelon and pumpkin. And harvest the strawberries. Okay, and they're bad now. All right, so we need to remove this. It's not removing it. There we go. Hold R to remove. All right, so the bell pepper, tomatoes, pumpkin, grape, strawberry, watermelon. All right, we've got the watermelon and the pumpkin. I did the cabbage last episode. Now we have, and of course, strawberries. We know the price of grapes. Did I get any grape just now? No grape. Really? After all that, it's only 87%. Everything is, well, the strawberry could be watered more, but I know it's doing it automatically. So we're just going to hold off. I want to hold off until I get the grapes. We've got tomato. All right, I wonder if I can... I guess you cannot. I was going to see if I could just pick. Apparently, you cannot pick anything out of the basket. Once it's in the basket. Wait a minute. Didn't I do this once before? Seems like I was able to use the down arrow key, or... Seems like I was able to move that yellow line somehow. But I don't remember how. Well, I'm just going to have to wait. I wanted to put the tomatoes... I wanted to put this tomato in this basket or vice versa so that they were all together, but it doesn't matter. I just want to price them. What are the price of tomatoes? We've already done watermelon, which was $7. All right, let me look at another beehive. If I remember where they're at. Right. Let's set this right here. And what do I need? I need 15 wood and 2 metal. Well, I've definitely got the metal because I can see some metal right here. So we'll put that in. Now I need the 15 wood, which means I'm going to have to go cut some more because I've only got 3 here. Ah, I've got some here. It's probably about 6 maybe. That's 7. I need 5 more. I'll go cut down 1 more tree. And I think this one right here. Get rid of the stump. Well, let's chop the tree first. Then get rid of the stump. Let me change my view. How many more do I need? 5. There's 2. Let's give me 6 total, so this will do it. Just the 1 tree. Also, those beehives were at an average of 60 last time I checked them. One was at 58 and one was at 62. So let's look at them again. How much they went up in one day. Although I do want to get the smoker. 100 and 100. Excellent. Turn this off. Turn this on. facing the wrong direction. I didn't realize that till just now. I don't know why, but I like it facing that direction. No rhyme, no reason. Ooh, why did it turn off? I must have clicked on it by mistake. If you are aware of a way to see your health, would you please let me know? I'm just trying to avoid going, searching and looking online. Let me turn this off. I only need a couple, but I'm just going to go ahead and stack all the boards. There we go. We'll put this, actually I'm going to put this over here next to the rest of the resources. All right, open that bad boy up. Take this over here, turn on. I'm going to drive the vehicle closer. There's no reason not to. Oh, did I not turn that on? Oh, whoop, whoop. My mistake, my mistake. After I just got through saying 10 minutes ago that if you annoy them, they're gonna, if you try to interact with them, they're gonna sting you. And I didn't turn on the smoker. Okay, now let's take these out because I don't want to waste. Put that in. Only need a little bit. It'd be nice to have them start all at the same. Try to get them all on the same cycle. Very near to it at least. Spin away. I only need 0.5 or point. Actually, I just needed 1. All right, that's full. Grab the other one. .5, 5.5, 6. All right, 6 is where it's going to hold at. All right. Oh, come on. Character and his spinning around when you don't want him to. All right, close that. Remember one. You know what I just realized? Stop. No, I did. I thought that I didn't take all of that honey. All right, 7.5. I'm going to have to get another honey barrel because it looks like I need 3 now. I'm going to leave that there. Actually, I'm not, because the time that I'll be away is just extra honey. Even if it's only 1%, it's still extra honey. So no sense in not putting these back in. It's also better for the bees. Although to be fair, if this were real, the bees wouldn't be in the centrifuge. Okay. I'm going to go sell the honey for sure. In fact, I may, while I'm thinking about it, and I'm out, I may go get some more materials, more metal, because I want to build another. I want to build another 2 more. And I want to take this in case I happen to see a beehive while I'm out and about. I've only got 4 metal left. And they take 2 each. So that would be 2 more. Well, I've got enough metal then. All I would need is more wood, so I don't need to go buy more metal. I'm seriously considering cutting a road through here, though. Because I can never... It seems like this is where I want to go, and I always go left for some reason. Cut some trees to give a clear path through there. Alright, so we know the honey is $300 a barrel, so this is another $600. This time I'm not going to forget to sell the meat. That's everything. And I know I do have baskets, a basket that's full back there, but I want to wait till I get those grapes. All right, see, this time it doesn't offer you to sell the honey barrel, and that's good. Maybe that last, I don't know what happened last time. All right, so there's $690. Oh, sell all. Don't want to sell the cooler. Although, I don't want to have the cooler in the vehicle anymore either, since I don't plan on shooting anything else. I guess it's possible there would be, there's another mission on the map where I have to shoot something and take it to somebody. So if that were the case, if I got that mission, I would put the cooler back in, obviously. But I'm going to take it out now just to have, there's no reason to carry it around. Get a little extra room in the back, and I'm just trying to think what would I need it for. I guess since I don't need to stuff meat in there anymore. Maybe trees, logs. Load the vehicle with logs. Maybe I should cut a path right now that I'm thinking about it. Unload these. Put this on the table. I think that's where it was in the beginning. Take a gander in here. Whew, still only those grapes is what I meant to say. 85%. They take a long time. All right, just let everything else grow. I'd say at least another day. 87.5, I think it was, on the grapes. Let's take this. I know there are no, I don't know it. I've never seen any bees on the ranch. You know, I'm not even going to deal with just trying to hit the right pixel. It's just asinine. Okay. See if I can make room here and gather some, cut a path. But I'm going to start from the other side, work my way back so that I got the right angle. Okay. These are a couple, those 2 trees are very large right here. I don't even know if this thing will hold logs. Oh, I cannot cut. I'm not on the ranch yet. Okay, wait for that pop up to say. There, right there. Okay, I'm off. I'm on the ranch. All right, so can I cut this tree? Nope. Let me move the vehicle up. I'm guessing right through here then. See if we can load these in the back of this vehicle. Yep, looks like they will go. There we go. Again, getting the right pixel. while trying to maximize the available space. And another storm coming in. All right, looking in this direction. Take out this tree. Can I stack? Yep. There we go. Very good. Let's pull forward. I want to take out that tree directly right there for sure. It's got that low-hanging branches, hard to see around. Thought that buck would run away, but he's not. Of course, he knows I'm not hunting him. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to put the next layer on there. All right, where am I looking at? All right, go get this tree here on the left. Right there. There's something, I was going to say, I don't know if therapeutic, but I just like chopping these, loading them, cutting them, getting something out of it for your work. It's satisfying. That's the word I'm going to use, satisfying. Oh, that may not stack because of that jerry can. Let me see if I can move that jerry can over just a little bit. Looks like it had room. Move over a tiny bit. Try this. No, it's not good. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. I just can't go all the way in. I have to leave it out a little bit like that. Now I'm curious to how high I can go with stacking. That's 16 logs right there. When I'm stacking, I normally stack in 20s. For example, if I'm stacking near the table saw. I think I'm getting too high though for the game. It was kind of freaking out there. Did you notice that? Come on. Yeah, now it wants to be a little further to the left. Well, you know, I thought the storm might be dying out, but it's definitely back with a vengeance. Although, as far as I can tell, storms don't mean anything in the game. They're just visual. Let's try one more. If I can make it. I thought I heard a bear roaring. I just want to jump in the vehicle for a moment. I'm telling you, I heard a bear roar. I'm going to go back and re-listen to the video, but it sounded exactly like a roaring bear in this game. I don't see one, and I've never seen one here, but all it took was that noise to spook me. I suppose it could have been, wow, did you see that freak out? Something to do with the storm, maybe. Maybe a noise, the storm. All right, let's see if I can get this top layer here. Probably not. Oh, come on, just let me get these couple of logs. Come up from the side, maybe. This is very unrealistic, but I want to get it on there. It's hanging to the side. There. It looks funny. Okay. I'm going to chop these up. Then go back and finish the road. And that'll be not recording it because there's nothing happening here. I'm just actually, was it this one or this path I was taking? Okay, so come right through here. All right, it's this one. I need to take these 3 trees right here. 4 trees. Actually, I can just cut them now. I don't need to wait. So let's do that. I assume if I save the game, they'll still be here because my time is up for the session. Sound like a psychiatrist or therapist, it seems like. That's what they always say. And I've never been to one, but it's what they always say in the TV shows and movies. Your time is up. Give me another $800 for this hour. That looks okay, I think. Look at that. I can see all the way to there. And those trees, could I not cut that one tree right there? I'm just going to chop it while I'm here. And what I was going to say, I think, that I didn't actually complete the thought, that I'll save the game, and the next time I come back, I think this will... I'll save the game now because I've got all those hives, so forth and so on. But I'm hoping that after a reload, these would still be here. But I'm going to go ahead and handle this. I'm going to pick these up and chop them down without recording because nothing happens. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.